Hello, this is Patch a Day 25. Today I'm going to do something where I play back video frames according to amplitude on a file. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to take an sfplay and I'm going to measure its amplitude. So sfplay tilde, I'm going to make a message to open that famous old drum loop.aif again. Loop.aif, comma for the looping, loop 1, comma with a 1. And this is really kind of an instant music video solution in case you're, in case you can't make music videos the normal way of going out and shooting hot chicks and fast cars. I'm going to get the average again from this sfplay. I'm going to do an A to dB, which is kind of normal, to dB to get the decibel values of that amplitude. And I'm going to add 100 because obviously if I'm, well, let's just start down the bottom here and make a new object, jit.qt.movie, and I can play it back at its default size. I'm going to use a message saying read dozer, which is one of the classic built-in, well, movies that comes with Macs, and I will be using a message to give to this thing saying message time $1 and then a bang to output the frame. So that's the matrix, if you like. I should be more specific. But yeah, time is going to be obviously something that starts at 0. A to dB starts at what? Negative something. I suppose there's a couple of ways I could actually, let's just do this. I can do times something negative. That way that will switch all those negative values into positive values. There's some sort of high school maths sort of deal we got going on. So let's just multiply those A to dB values by negative 100 or so. We could change that later if we wanted to, if we weren't getting enough frames out from this jit.qt.movie. I could need a couple more things. I'm going to want to see the video, so let's drag out our little jit.p window over here, and we'll also grab everything now. Give me some more space. I'll also want to be able to turn on the audio. Oh yeah, I need a metronome to hit this average thing, don't I? So new object for the metro. Let's have that coming at 50 millisecond intervals with a toggle, T for toggle, metro hooked up to the average. And we're going to need to turn on the audio or none of this is going to work. We can verify that nothing's working. Well, we've managed to read in the video, but there's no frames being triggered from the movie. We need a DAC of some sort, and I love the easy DAC, so I'm just going to hook that up. And this should now be of course you can choose a much more interesting sound file and a much more interesting video to do this with. Again, if you really wanted to record this as a as your music video, I suppose you'd want to use a jit.qt.record, or as I like to call as I like to use more often, because you're going to want to keep the sound and video together. Jit.vcr is awesome, where you can put the video in here in the third inlet and your audio coming into the second. I guess you might want to make it stereo. So the two of those right there, and jit.vcr, that was the wrong inlet, and that in there. This is getting kind of weird looking. And I could use a message here and write it to disk. I've done all this before, and again, whenever I did it before, I probably stressed the importance of using the stop message, because if you don't press stop, it'll just keep writing forever. You probably also want to give it some arguments to the right as for to the format that it's going to write to the disk. You can do this, turn this on, start writing this thing. Oh yeah, you'd probably want to at least give it a message with the name of the file. Write the file, the disk, and you're golden. Put it up on YouTube, get 20,000 hits in a day, and then go and watch Patch a Day 26.